Good evening. Welcome to Blitz Productions. Tonight we are doing The Waiting Room by Neil Gray. We've done it previously a few times. The last time was with Artisans as part of a collection of plays for a week. That is the cast mostly that I'm bringing back. Got a few additions to fill people that couldn't get to come back, but most of the time it's the same cast. I'm very much looking forward to this and hope you enjoy it too. See you at the other end.
Wash my troubles away. Wash my troubles away.
That was Nick Cole with his, some might say, comeback track, Lullaby. Next we have Freddie Mercury and Queen with Heaven for Everyone.
No. Yes, I would like to join. No, I don't want to give my details. Yes. Good day, sir. Do I know what the time is? Yeah, I hadn't. It slipped my mind, sorry. No, of course. I'll open the doors now. Yes, I promise to keep control and have no trouble today. It was a little lapse yesterday, that's all. It happens to us all. No, not you. No, I wasn't implying that. I have filed my report. I know. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, I know I'm on probation, but 2 more strikes and I'm out. Last time you took my halo, sir. No, sir. I wasn't not intentionally being sardonic. It's just, you know how I am. Yes, sir. I'm going to do it right now. I'm sure we will speak later. Have a good day too, sir. Bad angel. You will be punished. If you put another foot wrong, you'll be out, or I'll have to put you over my knee and blah, 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 blah. I was just joking. It was a joke. Laugh. It won't kill you. Nothing will. You're immortal. Welcome, all of you. David, Kevin, Janice, Michelle. Michelle, if you'd be so kind as to take a seat, you'll be seen to shortly.
Where am I?
I cannot divulge that information at present, but I assure you all your questions will be answered in time.
Oh, I feel really sick.
It's an initial feeling, it will pass.
Oh.
What are we doing here?
Waiting.
Well, I can see that. What for?
To see him.
Who?
Mr. Davis.
Who?
I can't really get into that, I'm afraid. All I can say is he's the reason you're all here.
Kidnapping, a good thing in his books, is it? I was in the middle of something really important, I think.
Please just take a seat. I'm sure he won't keep you waiting much longer. He tries to resolve things quickly and then you can go.
Well, that just seems like nonsense to me. As quickly as he can.
I'm sorry. How did we get here?
Can you leave all questions to Mr. Davis, please? I'm not really able to answer them. Kevin, would you please come and join us?
Where am I?
This is getting ridiculous. I was just trying
You
to...
won't say.
It's not my job.
Surely you can tell us where we are.
And who this Davis bloke is.
Yeah, come on, we deserve to know.
Sit down, for God's sake. Sorry, would you please excuse me? Hello? Yes, sir, my sincere apologies. I was in the heat at the moment, sir. It's just they can be so... I'm sorry, but this lot are a bit... Yes, I know I wouldn't. I will. No, I won't do that. I'll do what you said. Yes, sir. I'll tell them straight away. Thank you, sir. Mr. Davis wishes you all to please remain calm at this time of uncertainty. He said he is watching and he will see you when the time is appropriate.
Watching?
Appropriate. I mean, what does he mean by that?
Oh, I feel violated.
How can we stay calm when we don't even know where we are?
He also insists that you leave all questions for him to answer. I'm just his messenger in it all. And you know the old adage.
Don't kidnap people and expect cooperation.
Don't shoot the messenger.
This isn't right.
My head hurts. Does anybody else's head hurt?
Maybe it was the journey.
So we were brought here.
Sort of. It's hard to explain.
Try.
Glad you could join us, Michelle. Are you feeling better now?
Where's Bobby? I need to see Bobby. Is he all right?
He's fine. Don't worry. How are you feeling? How's your head?
But it hurts.
We must have been drugged. Yeah, that's why, isn't it?
My head doesn't hurt.
I feel sick. Where is this place? Am I in the waiting room to see Bobby? I can't remember anything. I can't. Was I in an accident? I remember I was driving through town. I was quite tired. It was dark. It was night. I remember it was night.
All I remember is a fight. I was in a fight outside a pub, and I remember being hit. Someone hit me hard in the stomach.
Well, I was in a very important meeting at work, and that was going to change my company forever. And I would appreciate the opportunity to rejoin. A lot is at stake.
Well,
I've got it!
you have? That was quick.
We're in an intensive care unit. We're under some kind of close observed observation or supervision. We're being tested with a new, extremely temperamental new mind-bending drug. It's been injected into us as we slept. That is it, isn't it?
No.
What shit was that?
At least I was thinking about it.
Where were you?
I don't think that's any of your business, actually.
Do you want to know if this is all connected? If there's something in common?
Oh, God, if you're really that desperate to know, I was in bed. Okay, nothing special, no weird connection. It's not like anyone could have just stolen me away. My place is well protected.
So it's not an ICU. But it might be drug-related, or we have been taken as hostages by some underground political activists.
You could just wait to see Mr. Davis. He's not an activist. Well, not how you mean it anyway.
Look, listen, love. Look, is there anywhere I can go to take a slash?
You don't need to.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Let me think for a moment. No, yes, I do, actually.
No, you really don't.
Look, I can feel it pulsating in my bladder.
Oh, pleasant.
It's the initial feeling. Like a memory, it will pass.
Yeah, right. Look, the only thing that's going to pass is my water. So, look, I really need to go. So unless you, I don't know, remove my bladder while I was sleeping, dreaming of Nancy, which I doubt, I suggest you tell me where they are. Otherwise, you're going to have a puddle of piss on your nice shiny floor.
If you really think you need to.
Yeah, I do, actually.
No, I need to go.
Nothing but little sheep.
Shut up.
Seriously, you don't need to go.
Yeah, well, we'll see, won't we? 5,
Oh,
4, 3.
Give me your hands.
Yeah. What?
Your hands.
No.
Just give me your hands.
No, you ain't touching me.
Don't be such a baby and give me your hands.
got to hold her hand.
You too, David.
What?
Get off me!
Be quiet.
What are you doing?
Well,
I feel empty.
What did you do to me?
it's magic.
There's no such thing.
Yes, there is. I picked that little trick up from an old friend. Taught me to your mother's too.
Well, like what?
That's for another time.
It's like there's nothing inside me.
Look, don't make you some sort of superwoman. It's just a trick. Look, she said it was a trick, okay? I do need to go. I just don't realise that anymore, yeah?
That's what you believe.
Maybe we've been brainwashed into thinking that there is nothing left inside. I can still go. I can.
What are you doing?
Proving a point.
We're trying to wet yourself.
I hadn't thought it through well enough.
You really are a clever boy, ain't you?
Hey, I was trying to support you.
Play nice.
Look, I just want to get out of here, okay? Things to do, people to see. You understand?
Like.
Don't matter.
Seems like you want to tell us something, Kevin. Want to get it off your chest?
What?
I couldn't possibly know. Maybe something about your life. Maybe.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Why? Got something to hide?
My life is none of your business.
Really?
Been a bad boy, have you?
Jesus, why is this? The Spanish Inquisition's got nothing to do with any of you, all right? We've all got secrets. No one leads a perfect life. There ain't no such thing.
Innie,
What?
you just said ain't no, which is a double negative. It means there is. Ain't no translates to the positive is.
Are you serious?
Well, I just thought you'd like to know.
Fuck off.
Well, that was completely unnecessary.
Does anyone have the time? I really need to be getting back to work soon. Do you think it'll be much longer?
Mr. Davis will be as quick as he can. If you're patient, he'll see you soon. That's all I ask. Be patient.
Well, look, if he's in no hurry, I'm just going to get some shut eye. Rudely left my first sleep, and Nancy calls.
You're not really a people person, are you, Kevin?
Got no reason to be. Present company not excluded.
Why don't you want to talk to us? Share your thoughts and feelings with the rest of the group.
Jesus Christ. This ain't no... Isn't no therapy session. I've got nothing to say to any of you.
Thanks.
So, I can't tempt you?
You really ain't my type, darling.
That's not what you said to the others, though, is it?
What was that?
If you don't want to be part of the conversation, you don't get explanations for things.
What is she talking about?
Nothing.
Did they cower in front of you?
How do you know?
Everything. I just do.
Who are you?
Someone you should be really nice to.
You don't scare me.
And why is that? Am I too much woman for you?
Jesus, you just wait.
Be careful what you say, Kevin. It might come back to haunt you.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me? You're not the first person to threaten me, you know.
Oh, I know.
Well, in that case, you'll know what I'll do to you. Don't push me. I don't like being pushed. I won't be threatened.
Really? That's nice. You're such a big, hard man, aren't you? I take it you're not up for elaborating on that story? Didn't think so. I'll find someone else to talk to. Someone a little more cooperative.
Yeah, you do what you like. All right? I'm going to sleep.
Why do you want to know so much about us?
Pass the time.
But it seems like our lives are really important to you.
They're not. I'm just trying to be friendly, you know. Make some conversation while you all wait. Besides, I was curious as to what you'd tell me.
Didn't curiosity kill the cat?
So they say.
You were driving it.
Sorry?
You were leading the questions. They had a set path.
Was I? I hadn't realised. It's just luck, I imagine. Excuse me.
She was.
She was what?
Pushing the questions in a specific direction.
Well, so what?
But maybe we're on a game show. And we have to say something specific before we're given our freedom? Like a torturous version of the Crystal Maze.
Well, that doesn't sound very likely.
It was just an idea.
A bad one.
At least I'm trying to think.
Not working out too well for you, though, is it?
Well, what do you lot suggest then? What are we going to do?
I don't know.
I know I don't want to be here. I don't even know where here is. We could be a million miles out to sea. Has anyone thought of that?
Does it feel like we're out at sea?
No, but
We're obviously not anywhere as stupid as that.
oh, why don't you just sleep?
Well, I don't think everything is as it seems. There's a lot more here than meets the eye.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
What like?
Maybe a higher power is at work.
Oh, that was very insightful.
Well, it could just be a huge misunderstanding.
Oh, there must be something else. There always is. It's probably a giant conspiracy.
Oh, dear God.
No. Hear me out. We've all been picked by a top secret military organization. They've seen something in us, and we're going to be given special abilities, like something to enhance those inner abilities, like some sort of X-Men type thing.
Yeah. And you're inner ability would be talking the most shit around here, yeah?
Could have been.
You need to get out more.
Oh, but there has to be something. I mean, it might be innocent, but what we
Did
who
you
knows?
ask to be snatched from your world without your permission?
No,
Why don't
but
you just ask her? Just ask her.
We've tried.
Try harder.
excuse me.
Hold that thought. I had to go and see Mr. Davis. It shouldn't take too long. It should probably be mean afterwards. You can all begin to go see him. He's again very sorry for the inconvenience. I'll be back in a second. And Kevin, don't put your shoes at the chair.
Stupid bitch.
You really have a thing about women.
Yeah. And you clearly don't.
What?
How did she get out?
No, there was a door there. It's gone.
I can see that. Where?
I don't know.
Thank Christ for that. Been dying for one of these for ages. What? Come on, it's better than nothing.
Those things will kill you.
I've had worse, darling. Oh, fuck's sake.
It's just a lighter.
It's not just a lighter. It's my lucky lighter, the one I've had since I was 12, and it's never failed me before.
Well, maybe your luck has run out.
Always works, always. Ah. Has anyone got a light?
Sorry, mate, don't smoke.
Yeah, I ain't your mate.
I didn't mean it literally.
Just a ponce. You're a little weed. Yeah, and now you're looking at me like you've got something to prove. Have you? Yeah? You want to prove something?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Look, what is your problem?
My problem? Well, let me think. Maybe it's that I'm stuck in this place. Stuck here with a bunch of idiots. And that's you lot, by the way, just in case you didn't work that out for yourselves. I didn't ask for this. Look at it. Not exactly paradise, is it?
Well, we're all in the same boat, remember?
Yeah, and what a strong fight you've been putting up. It's like you all want to be a part of this.
It isn't like that at all.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Well, explain to me then. Explain to me how it's not. Or better yet, why not explain how we all managed to get here without any idea how? There's no way I should be here. It's not right. And I'm going to do something about it.
So now we know you know nothing and you're really determined to do something about it. That doesn't help any more than before. But getting angry is not going to make the situation any better.
I just want to smoke.
Here.
You are a sick lady.
That worked before.
Well, it doesn't now, though, does it?
Maybe it's aliens.
Oh, stop your stupid maybes.
But it could be. We could be being experimented on to start a new breed of creature, like a hybrid, a super being.
You really are an idiot.
But it could be.
If you want action, you have to physically take it, yeah? No prisoners.
And why should we listen to you?
Because I said so.
Who died and elected you in charge?
God. Looks like I've pissed somebody off.
More than one.
If you don't stop using bad language and blaspheming, you will be sent to hell.
I think there are worse things in the world than a little bit of bad language. Murder, for instance.
I don't know what you're getting so worked up for.
Because I just want to get the hell out. So come on, how are we going to do it?
No idea.
There's got to be a way.
Well, like what?
I really think we should all calm down and just think things through for a moment. Take a deep breath and realise this will all be over soon. Look, none of us knows why we're here. None of us knows how we got here or even where here is. There's something intriguing about that, isn't there? It's very interesting. There must be a reason for it.
And how do you know that?
I don't
Yeah, maybe it's because
No.
she's been part of the plan from the beginning.
know.
Yeah, you're trying to get something from us, eh?
No.
Well, my secret is staying in my head. All right, you hear me? No one is going to make me say what it is.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I just meant it felt like there's a bigger reasoning behind the whole thing.
I feel that too. I get a feeling we're not alone.
We're not alone.
Huh? Like we're being...
If you say watched, I am going to smack you, I mean it.
But I do!
We are being watched. Jesus. Wasn't anybody listening? She said, he's watching you. I mean, it's obviously there's some sort of CCTV cameras around. Oh, you are boring me now.
But look, I think that woman's got something to do with it. We need to get some more information out of her.
Well done.
Did anyone catch her name?
Didn't think so.
Well, I was more concerned about how I got here.
She might be able to help us.
Well, she didn't seem to want to earlier.
Why is she so important to you? Yeah, maybe she knows something, but she didn't bring us here, did she? We were all taken from our homes.
No, that's wrong.
I was in my car.
Well, I'm sorry for trying to be a little bit broad about it. Okay, fine. You were all still snatched from your wherever and brought here, right? And your number one priority is getting home or wherever. Yeah?
Of course.
Then maybe we can concentrate on that rather than anything else.
My husband.
Oh, jeez, what now?
Bobby. Why isn't he here? He would come looking for me. He wouldn't just leave me. And why wouldn't they bring him with me if this was some big conspiracy?
Which it is.
Maybe he's dead.
What?
Dead. You know, not living. Deceased.
Why would you say that?
Because he probably is. I mean, come on, you must have thought about it.
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
It really wasn't necessary.
Come on, you are both thinking it. I'm just the one that's got the nerve to say it. Sorry, love. Look, you've got to face these things, haven't you? Everybody dies.
There are more tactful ways of doing it.
Who said I'm tactful? Right, don't know about you lot. I'm going to try and find a way out of here. We came from there, right?
What about Michelle?
What about her?
You can't just leave her. She's really upset because of you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What would you like me to do? Hold her hand and pray?
Just be a bit more...
Okay, it's not my problem. Call somebody who cares.
You are unbelievable.
Look, I care about one thing, and one thing only right now, and that's me. I want to get the hell out of here.
Me too.
Michelle!
I'm sorry, but I just want out of here.
You can't leave.
I can try.
Well, I'm not staying. Who knows what else they might try and do to us?
Yeah. Come on. There's got to be some sort of secret entrance, yeah? Look.
Hey. So, I'm sure it's not as bad as you think. He's probably fine.
Do you think so?
Probably. Do you like sports?
Not really.
No, me neither.
Look, what if I never see him again?
I'm sure you will.
I never got to say... I never told him I loved him.
Ever?
Recently.
Oh, well, you know, life is full of missed opportunities. I once had a chance to ask Catherine McCarthy out on a date when I was at school, but I missed out because I had to report to the library. The next day she started dating Steve Grimes, bastard.
Yes.
Yep. We all regret those things, don't we? It's a complicated thing. Life. It's like a bra. You know, it can give you support. It can keep you in place, but without it, you're just flopping around all over the place. That wasn't my best analogy.
I believe you.
Where am I?
Oh no, none of us do.
Have you seen my mum?
No, sorry.
Oh, so taking kids is all right now then, is it?
Hey, hang on a minute. Well, where did she come from? There's got to be a door.
What's the matter with her?
Nothing.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You look like you've been crying.
I have, but I've stopped now.
That's good then.
Yes, it is. What's your name?
Sally Bowers.
And how old are you, Sally Bowers?
11 in 2 weeks.
Oh, well. Happy birthday for 2 weeks, Sally.
Thank you. What's your name?
Michelle Winters. Are you all by yourself?
Yes, I've lost my mum. Have you seen her?
No, I haven't, but you found us. We'll look after you.
Who are these people?
Well, people like you. People lost.
What's happened to them?
I don't know, Sally.
I've got some ideas though.
Everyone looks so angry.
Yeah. Well, that's because we're all a bit pissed off at being brought here without warning, kid.
Kevin!
What?
Don't you dare badmouth around her.
Jesus. Looks like someone forgot to remove the brooms from their arse this morning.
Don't pay any attention to him, Sally. He's just
Yeah.
sick.
Sick. Yeah. Sick at the sight of all of your sentimental bullshit. Listen, kid, you're stuck. Get used to it.
I don't like it here. I want my mum.
Oh, look, everything will be okay. It'll be all right.
Not everyone is like him.
Thank Christ.
Yeah, some of us are nice.
He's got problems.
You can say that again.
He's got problems.
What are we going to do then about getting out of here?
Look, there's got to be a way in and a way out. She kind of just appeared from nowhere. Look for a hidden door.
We just did.
Well, look again.
Did everyone see that flash lightning? So some storm heading our way.
Lightning my arse. I want to know what's going on. Where's the door? How did you get back in here?
Oh, see, we have a new attendant. Hello, Sally.
Don't ignore me. I want answers, and I want them now.
Touch me again, and you're in for a world of trouble. If you would just be patient.
Patient? We've been here for God knows how long already. Nobody's telling us anything, and it doesn't look like they're ever gonna. We don't even know where he is. You see, at first I thought it was all a dream. Really bizarre dream. But a dream. Something my mind had made up during the meeting to get me through it, but you can wake up from a dream. You can't wake up from this. I can't wake up. Why not? Why is this happening? At least in dreams I can be where I choose, not trapped in like some sort of lab rat. Because that's what we know you are. Trapped. Trapped. I just don't know why it's happening to me, or I want to wake up. Let me wake up from this nightmare. Let me get back into my life.
All right, let's all get back to reality, yeah? I want to get out now.
Nobody cares what you think.
But you should. I'm right, and you're wrong.
How do you know?
Because it's what I said, so it must be.
Sit down, calm down, and just try be a good little boy.
You tried bossing me around again. I don't take orders from no women.
That is very silly of you.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
I will do exactly what I please. No woman is ever going to control me.
Again?
Yeah. Again. You couldn't imagine what happened to the last one that tried it.
I really could. Please just sit. Help yourself. I'm trying to help you to make the right decisions. But you're just not letting me.
Help. Yeah. You're trying to help.
Yes, I'm trying to help you. All of you.
I was snatched from my bed.
Technically true that though, is it? Well, not your bed exactly.
You can't know. And
Not a very comfy bed. Not like in a luxury apartment. Not even in a council flat.
right, shut up.
More like a small room with a roommate. Matching clothes.
What, you think I care if they all know? You think I'm bothered by it? Come on then, give it your best shot.
What was the last thing you remember?
Falling asleep.
Where?
My home.
Her Majesty's.
What?
Nothing.
I thought you didn't care.
You just shut up.
Her Majesty's what?
Well, it certainly isn't Buckingham Palace, is it, Kevin?
Just one more word.
Prison.
Congratulations! The prize goes to
Yeah,
you.
so what? Yeah. So what if I was in prison? Doesn't make any difference to the rest of you lot, does it?
Well, I beg to differ. I've never been to prison.
Also not true.
You were in prison.
A long time ago, I may have stolen something once. Once. It wasn't technically prison, it was just a holding cell.
Still counts.
And why were you there?
Doesn't matter.
Tell them. You've got nothing to hide, remember?
Shut your fucking mouth! What the bloody hell's going on?
You had your chances, Kevin.
What are you talking about?
I tried to help.
For what? For
To
what?
save yourself. To give yourself another chance, but you just wanted to cause everyone around you pain and misery, and some even more than that. Well, now you're going to pay for everything you've ever done.
Hang on, wait a second.
Remember all the things you've done? Can you remember them all?
How have you done that? Jesus, they're all frozen.
Sentence 1. Assault. Remember John Greenberg?
Is this some sort of trick, isn't it?
He lost the sight in his right eye.
You still had the left.
Sentence 2. The beating and raping of 3 women.
They asked for it.
So you know their names?
Didn't take their card or anything.
Sarah Cunningham, Emily Richards and Francesca Perch. They all worked in the same building. Is that how you managed to use all of them? Scare them into not telling each other?
Look, it wasn't like that.
You are a sick man. You never deserved to be here in the first place. I don't know how anyone could believe you were a better human being. Why you even deserved another chance.
Where even is he? I don't understand what's going on.
Those women never stood a chance. Why should you be given one? But rules are rules, and you were redeeming yourself in life, apparently. So you get a chance to prove it. If it was up to me, you would know, like they know, what it felt like to be held down and violated.
I was wrongly accused.
Don't interrupt me. What you did, I can't describe. And all you had to do was to show that there was some good left in you, but it seems your redemption was all for show. And that makes the world a better place because you will get what's coming to you. I wish I could get his darkness to listen to me. I would get him to use you as his personal sword rack, you evil, remorseless bastard.
Wait. Do you mean...
You were killed in the middle of the night by your cellmate and good friend, Nick Fenton. Apparently, he holds a grudge about people who attack his family, so he suffocated you in your sleep. You never had the chance for a fair fight, so here you are, but not any longer.
No, hang on. Look, wait a minute. There's got to be something I can do. There's got to be a way to get out of this. Just...
I hope it hurts.
No, wait. Come on, please. Come on, this isn't fair. Just treat us like animals. I mean, how are we supposed to save ourselves if we don't even know what it is that we've got to do?
You didn't deserve saving. You deserved to die, and you deserve to go straight to hell. And I'm really glad that I'm the one sending you there.
No, I'm sorry. Come on, please. Like, I can change. I can change.
Too late.
Please, just give me another try. Just one more. Give me another try.
Goodbye. That's better.
What just happened?
Where's Kevin vanished to?
He's been taken care of. Now, would everyone please just stay calm and settle down?
But why did he go first? I was here before him.
We all came at the same time.
No, but I should have gone first.
He's not going the same way as you, David. Be grateful you're here. You don't want to end up where he's going.
Excuse me,
Hello,
who are you?
I'm Gabrielle, or Gabby for short. Yes, Gabby. Yeah, I prefer that.
Where are we?
Somewhere safe. That's all I can tell you, Sally. I'm sorry.
You know who I am?
I know who all of you are.
Do you know where my mum is?
She's safe. and she's fine, but you can't see her yet. There's no need for you to worry. I promise. I'm sure Michelle will take good care of you.
I don't know if I can.
You'll be fine.
No, but I...
Have a little faith. I'm sure Sally would really like you to.
Would you?
Yes.
Well, there you go then. Sally, you can stay with Michelle. Will you keep an eye on her for me?
Okay.
So you'll be 11 in 2 weeks.
I will be.
Are you having a party?
I don't know. My mum was going to let me have some friends round.
Sounds nice.
Do you want to see what I can do?
Sure. Wow. Well, that's impressive.
I've been doing dancing since I was 5.
You're very good at it.
Oh, hooray! Let the monkey dance. This isn't a recital. Not exactly night at the ballet. Who cares if she can dance?
I do, and Michelle does too. And you wouldn't want her to feel uncomfortable, would you?
Oh, it's always about the kids, right? What about me? I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to be here.
Do you think any of us do? But we are, so just deal with it.
Oh, just like that?
How else?
We don't like you.
Yeah, get that a lot. You know, you could try smiling. It wouldn't kill you.
Oh, just leave me alone.
As you wish.
What?
Nothing.
She's not a very friendly person.
It seems to be happening a lot in here.
Upsetting people, are we?
As often as possible.
What's the matter with her?
She wants to be alone.
Oh, how very theatrical.
I think it was her major.
No, she never studied. She blagged her way through most of her life.
Interesting choice of word.
But very true. Duty calls. I'll be back in a minute.
I'll be waiting. Not like in desperation, just casually standing here thinking of you. I mean, of you coming back. Ignore that. I'll just sit down.
It's all right. Just relax. I won't be long.
Yeah. Well done, David. Good impression.
Well, welcome, Brian and Nick. We've been expecting you.
This isn't the hostel, is it?
No.
Because the last time I ended up there, a fox pissed in my jacket.
That is gross, man. Is that you?
A fox? In a hostel?
It might have been a dog. They all look the same to me, animals.
All animals?
Yeah.
No need to worry. No animals here. Please just take a seat.
Sure. Where to?
Hilarious. I've never heard that. No, really, it's the first time.
I aim to please.
I'll phrase it easier for you to understand. Please be seated.
Nice chairs. Lot better than that bench. The old Bill have done me all right this time.
Not really.
That is one awful smell. Here's you, right? Tramp smells bad. You stink. Take a shower. God, it must be you. Oh, it might be me. I can't tell. Lost part of my nose. All rubber, this one. When I sniff, I just get a breezy sensation. No real smell. It might be roses for all I know. Where am I? Look at this place. It's amazing, just like out of the blue, man. Wow. This is some good shit. The best. Vinny! This is some really good shit.
Actually, it really wasn't. Why don't you just sit down and let the effects wear off?
Can everyone see that? It's unbelievable. Seriously, can no one see it? Fly, my pretty! Amazing. I see angels everywhere. Are you going to take me to heaven?
You don't know what you're talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's all the hot air out there. Gone straight to his head. Stop looking at me. He's clearly delusional. Woo, off his head, away with the fairies. Oh, look, oh, it's a balloon. Snap out of it.
Ah, my head.
It may hurt for a little while.
What happened?
You were back in the room.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's the matter?
Look!
What?
Don't you know who that is?
Should I?
It's Nick Cole, the king of pop.
That would be Elvis Costello.
Who?
Never mind.
He sang, "For you I'd give up the world," and "Good night, my forever."
It's not ringing any bells. It's probably not my sort of thing.
What should I do?
Go and talk to him.
No, I couldn't. He's my idol. I love him so much.
Really? Him?
No, don't look.
Must be something in the music brainwashing the kids.
So just sit down for a bit and he'll see you shortly.
Heard that before.
Thank you, Janice. I thought you were being silent.
You got an aspirin and a toilet.
Use your trouser, you druggy ponce.
You street bum, Alky.
Empty-headed, arrogant twerp.
Dustbin-loving, lonely, wasting away tosser.
Anal-probing, mongoose-feeling, sandy-footed knob-gobbler.
Teeth-rotting, albino-loving, crotch-grabbing nincompoop.
Ginger-footed, albino-loving, crotch-grabbing nincompoop.
Unshaven, out-of-shape hypotenuse.
Piss-poor excuse for a human being.
Even more of a piss-poor excuse.
Arse.
Twat.
I think that's enough before this gets really X-rated.
Just when it was getting interesting.
Children,
I'm going to do it.
did you even hear
What?
the way? Never mind, but I really don't think
Excuse me.
it's such a good idea.
Excuse me.
Ellie, I think he wants to be left alone. Maybe now isn't a good time.
Hello?
What?
Are you Nick Cole?
What does it say on the jacket?
Nick Cole?
There you go then.
I'm your biggest fan.
If you say so.
I am.
Sure, it's not like every little girl I've ever met tells me the same thing.
I got all of your albums.
Congratulations! Want a medal?
No, just an autograph and a picture. A signed picture.
Look, why don't you just leave me alone? Why don't you just turn around and get out of my face? Go back to your mum and leave me in peace. Jesus!
I only wanted an autograph.
And I want Swedish twins and a life of leave me alone. But as you won't go, I guess not going to happen, is it? That's it. Just turn around and walk away.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
You've really upset her.
I just told her to leave me alone and go back to her mum. Nothing horrific.
She is lost. She doesn't know where her mum is. And the only thing taking her mind off it was you turning up. And look what you did to her.
Well, I didn't know.
Well, maybe you should think before you speak next time.
I'm sorry. I'm just having a bad time of it at the moment. I didn't mean to take it out on her. I didn't mean to take it out on you. Kid, stop crying.
Her name is Sally.
Sally, please stop crying. I'll sing you a song.
You'll need to do better than that.
I'll give you my new album. It's not even been released in the UK yet. I'll sign it and everything. And you can get free VIP tickets for you and your family for my comeback tour. What about that?
Really?
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
I can't believe it.
Listen, do you want to hang with me for a bit? I can tell you about how my new songs came about.
Can I?
I don't think it's such a good idea.
Oh, please.
I'll take good care of her. We'll be over there if you're really worried.
Well, all right, but be careful.
Yes, Mum. Michelle.
If you hurt her or upset her in any way, you will regret it. She called me Mum.
It's a nice feeling, isn't it?
I never thought it would be said to me.
It's one of the great miracles of life. Why do you think that?
We couldn't have kids. Bobby and me. Something was wrong, the doctor said. Not him, me. Something in me. He desperately wanted children. We both did. But adoption was out of the question. If it wasn't our own, it wasn't going to be good enough. And, well, I understood. I mean, of course I did. But it killed me a little inside. So we had to live without them. We have each other. That's all I really care about. But well, hearing it said, hearing the words said to me, it's like it's real. It's what I wanted so badly all my life.
And now you've had it.
I just wish Bobby could have heard it. Maybe he would have changed his mind. I just wish I knew where he was.
Can you remember what happened last night?
Well, I got a phone call from Bobby. He said he had a surprise for me at the office. He was running late, you see, but he wanted me to meet him. I remember it was raining. It was raining heavily. He knows I don't like driving in the rain, but I said I would. I never wanted to do the drive. Bobby said the road would be fine and I'd be able to do it in no time at all if I really tried. I didn't want to disappoint him any more than I had. And he sounded so happy, and like he really needed me. It had been such a long time. So, well, I took the car.
And?
It was so wet.
What else?
I could hardly see anything.
Do you remember?
I remember something happened. There was something wrong. I remember skidding.
And?
I skidded. The brakes made the car slide and I couldn't control it. I remember there was a bend in the road. A girl. There was a girl. Just stood there on this bend, and I thought, why is she out so late? And then it was too late. I couldn't stop it. I tried to turn, but the car just carried straight on. Her eyes, I remember her eyes. The girl was staring at me the whole time. She didn't move. She just stood there staring at me as I hit her. Oh, God, I hit that poor girl.
It's okay.
I killed her. I killed someone's child. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's fine. She's here.
Sally? How?
That is for Mr. Davis to explain. Just know it wasn't your fault, Michelle. There was something wrong with the car. The brakes were worn. There was no way of stopping it, even if you had been on a straight road. You've blamed yourself for all the things that are wrong around you your whole life, and it's time to stop. See the light. It's not always your fault. He wants to see you now. It's time for you to move on.
I don't want to go. I want to stay here with Sally.
You have to. There are no second chances. She'll be fine here. I'll see to that.
But what about Bobby?
He's not here.
I never got to say goodbye.
I'm sorry, but there are other people who do want to see you, and you can always watch over him.
But can I say goodbye to Sally, please?
Time's up. It's now or never. Sally will be fine. I promise. You'll see her soon. Probably. Now go. He doesn't have all day, and he can always change his mind. Believe me.
Well, goodbye.
A conquest. Finally. Right. Who to save next? David?
I didn't touch it. It's not what... Yes?
Is that...
I was looking for the crossword.
In Playboy?
Yeah, it's... I was reading an article on global warming.
Well known for their articles and such topics.
Apparently so.
Well, you can stop reading now.
Why have you got it here anyway?
Boss's recommendations. That and Gardener's Weekly.
Oh, yeah, that's quality as well. Well, didn't you want to see me?
Always.
I know. It's because I was I was feeling the same way. There's a connection.
I was going to ask if you would do me a favour.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a little awkward now, isn't it?
No.
No,
Not
it
at
is.
all.
It is.
It's fine.
Let's just. Yeah. Okay. What can I do for you?
Will you keep an eye on Nick for me? Just make sure he's really looking after Sally.
Will do, boss. Well, why do you think he wouldn't?
It's just a feeling.
A psychic vibe,
I just don't trust him. A leopard never changes his spots.
because they're attached.
Missing the point.
Is that a metaphor? Maybe that's it. We have to solve riddles to get out, like in that film, The Cube.
No.
Oh,
Get away from me.
I'm just trying to sit down.
We'll go and sit somewhere else.
Oh, you bent.
And keep an eye on her too while you're over there. She might be trouble. Just make sure she leaves Brian alone.
but he's just a tramp.
On the outside, he is, but inside he may be a king. Remember that appearances are always deceiving.
Oh, wow, that was beautiful. Do you write poetry?
I used to.
Your voice is amazing too. It's so soothing and relaxing. I could listen to you talk all day. Say something else.
I don't know what.
Amazing, just amazing. It's great.
Well, thank you. That's really, well, I never really thought about it, but I suppose, what am I saying? Focus, Gabby, focus. You will be my downfall, David H. Williams. Remember your mission. I really have to do some work before the boss goes nuts and starts throwing thunderbolts around. Metaphorically, I mean.
Well, yeah, I didn't think you meant it literally. It's not like your boss is God or anything.
Of course not. That would be silly. Very, very silly.
Yeah.
Get to it.
Hey, how are you guys holding up? Better now, thanks, man.
Nick has taught me a song.
I did. We talked through it.
It's amazing.
Thank you. She's great.
Sing it.
Maybe later. Any ideas what's going on? It's some sort of conspiracy. I've been whittling it down, and I've gone along, right? And I've got a few thoughts up my sleeve. Such as? Government testing. Just to see how a person would cope with the stress of a foreign place. They slip something into our drinks and then BAM! Here we are. Sounds a little far-fetched. That's what they want you to think. Any others? Time travel. We are in the future. By some fortuitous event, we're all transported 30 years into the future where people are kept in cages and hamsters rule the world. That's mind-blowing. You've blown my mind. Yeah, I know. Freaky stuff.
I have a hamster. He's called Mr. Snuggles.
How are you doing, Sally?
I'm great. Nick is so cool. Nick Cool is so cool. That sounded stupid. I wish I'd never said that.
Yeah, a lot of that going around.
I bet you think I'm a right loser now.
No, in fact, that was pretty fine. You could write lyrics or slogans and stuff. You could write my personal motto.
Really?
Sure.
Can you sing me one of your songs for me, please? Tomorrow Doesn't End. It's my favourite.
I'm sorry, Sally. I would, really, but I can't right now. I'm sorry, but I will later, okay?
Promise?
Promise.
Nick is the greatest, and he's the best singer in the world.
Well...
Oh, that is some achievement. I hope he doesn't disappoint you.
Listen, man, I don't know what you're trying to say, but you've got the wrong end of the stick about me. I've just had some bad times. I'm not a bad guy.
Not everyone agrees.
Then they're wrong.
I hope you're right.
I'm sorry.
What?
This.
Disgusting. You are filthy.
Well done for stating the obvious.
I hate you.
Look, calm down.
Look, all I want is some peace and quiet. Is it too much to ask for? A little quiet time. Stop looking at me. I know I'm trapped. I know there's something keeping me here without my consent. But what can I do? There's no door. We've looked. You know what to do. No, I couldn't do that. I don't want to. You've got to be in it to win it, Janice. There are other ways than there have been before. I don't want to hurt anybody else. Never did anything wrong before, but now is the time to be really smart. We're all in the same situation. They haven't done anything like me, but none of them wanted to be here. They were all stolen away, like we were. But none of them wants to leave, like we do. Maybe they are all in on it together, planning your downfall. They seem like decent enough people. You need to make a friend. Someone you can make turn to your way of thinking. But who? Kevin was the only one I thought that could do like what we do. Look at them and think. Think who would be best. Use your head, Janice. Be the boss. You are the boss. Take control. Nobody stands in our way. Just look. Watch. And get out.
Are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. Fine. Really fine. Nothing wrong here.
I thought you were talking to someone.
No, just thinking aloud.
Are you sure you're okay?
Do I look like a charity case? Do I look like I need your help? Isn't helping, Janice. That's not the way to get what you want. Remember what we said.
We?
Nothing. Oh, just leave me alone. Everyone leave me alone. I don't need any of you.
You look like you need something. He wasn't good, you know.
Who?
Kevin. I know you've been thinking about him.
You don't know anything about me, unless you can see inside my head. She said the others had tricks. Maybe this is one of them. Don't think. Stop thinking. But you said we changed our mind. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
Ugh, you got my best interests at heart, have you? Looking out for us all. Only thinking of me? Then let me go. I don't want to be here. You can't hold us. We will find a way. And none of you will help. You can all go to hell.
Oh, what's your problem, man? Just relax. Chill out. There's people here that don't need to be brought down by your negative attitude. It's harming our auras.
Oh, my sincere apologies to the God of Pop himself. You're nothing but a has-been. What can you say to anyone?
That's Nick Cool.
I know. What's that mean nowadays?
He's the greatest singer that ever lived.
Ugh, my dear naive child. There's only one singer, great for words, and he was stripped from us too early. We all miss you, Freddie. No wannabe will ever take his place. This charlatan wouldn't even make the top million. He's just a cheap imitation fraud.
You what?
I know all about you. I know what you do.
Look, I don't know what your obsession with me is, but I don't need you giving me a hard time too. I don't want to be here any more than you do, right? But I'm not going to make a big show about it. Do the best with the situation. So stop pushing me or...
Or what?
What?
What will you do?
Nothing. Just leave me alone. I don't need people like you bringing me down.
Why don't you cheer us all up then? Why don't you sing us a song?
He can't right now.
It's all right, Sally.
I know he can't. But do you?
What's your problem?
You. You are what is wrong with the world today. Taking advantage of people and reaping the benefits. It's sickening.
Look.
You want to do something, Nick? Prove yourself.
No, I want to be left alone.
Not feeling your inner conscience burning up, telling you to confess your sins?
What's with all the questions? I don't want to do anything. Just sit here and keep Sally company.
Well, I'm watching you.
Why are you questioning him?
I'm sorry?
There must be a reason for it.
No reason.
I think you want him to do something specific, something he really doesn't want to. That's why you're pushing him.
I'm not pushing him. Why do people keep saying that?
I think you need him to do something or say something, but you can't. He's not taking your bait.
That is just ridiculous.
I think
Well, don't.
you want us all to do things, don't you?
You're very vague, aren't you? Come on then, Brian. What do you think I want you to do?
I don't know yet, but I'll work it out.
You can't even work out how to find a bed for the night. Don't make me laugh.
It's a way of life. I can't help being the way I am.
Of course you can. We all can.
Can we?
Of course.
But not Nick. What has he done that's so bad you think he can't?
I can't. It's not your concern.
Well, why are you so worried about him? He seems a nice enough bloke.
And this after your earlier encounter?
Ah, misunderstanding. Just look at him. Look how he is with that girl. She's touched something inside him, something he probably never knew he had. I'm right, aren't I? That's why you're trying to push him to the dark side.
One little act of kindness can't change years of being a bad person. It's still early. I know he'll show what he's like. I just know it.
Was like, you mean? You can't know what changes a person. It may seem trivial to you, but some people do. You just have to believe in them.
I don't believe in people.
Maybe you should.
He'll show his true colours. I know it.
We'll just see.
That was interesting.
What?
You.
Look, I don't need you to tell me what's wrong with me too.
I wasn't going to. I want to help.
Thank you. I'll be...
Yeah, I know.
Welcome. Wait a minute. This isn't right. You're not supposed to be here.
Where are we?
Somewhere beautiful, Kel. Somewhere beautiful. Look at this place.
Looks like a waiting room.
It does, doesn't it?
This is impossible. You shouldn't be here.
Where is here?
Please be seated. I'll see to you shortly. I mean, he will. He'll see to you shortly. Sit.
Are you okay?
I need to speak to God. Mr. Davis. I mean, Mr. Davis, who is like a god to me. I need to do something. I can't just stay here. It's not right.
Okay, breathe. What is wrong? Maybe I can help.
No, there's nothing you could do. I need help from the next level. I need to go.
Well, if you want me to keep an eye here for you, I will.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
No worries. Look, I thought that maybe we,
Can we talk later? I really need to go.
Yeah, sure. It's not like she'd be interested in me anyway.
It's just great, Kel.
Your head hurt. My head really hurts.
Mine feels great. Just great.
What were you talking to Gabby about?
Nothing important.
Was it about me?
No.
Was it about where we are?
No.
Are you a tramp?
Obviously. That's a pretty stupid question.
Was you always a tramp?
No.
Did you live in a big house?
Yes.
Did you have people looking after you?
You ask a lot of questions.
I like to know things. Were you talking about Nick?
What made you say that? Nick? Why would we be? That's just stupid.
You were looking at us. Has he done something?
We weren't talking about Nick, so I don't know.
What were you talking about?
If you really want to know, we were discussing horticultural related questions. Do you know what that means?
Gardening. We do that at school.
Well, we were discussing whether an artichoke can grow better in a natural light or an artificial one.
And which one is better?
We never came to a decision. Then we discussed the power of the mind and how it controls how we behave, our emotions and the way we live our lives. and how we cannot change our perceptions of others no matter how they've been proving themselves. That what you thought?
No.
So, now you know.
Yes. Did you lose everything?
I did.
You going to give us that song now then, or what?
Well,
Yeah, sing, Nick, sing.
yeah, I would.
Or can't you?
What?
This isn't going to help. He needs to know people aren't all under his spell. He hasn't asked anyone to be. Shut up and watch. They need to know the truth.
What is your problem?
How's Francis?
What?
Who?
Oh, only the boy he pays to sing all the songs for him.
You don't sing your own songs?
I thought it was you. It looks like you.
It's hard to explain.
Give it a try.
Fine. You want me to say? You want me to hurt a little girl's feelings and wreck her dreams? Then fine. I haven't sung a song for 3 years. 3 whole years, man. Jesus.
I don't understand.
I do. He's a fraud.
It's not like that.
Yes, it is.
I never committed fraud.
What would you call it then? You're pretending to sing your songs when you don't, making millions of pounds in the process, conning thousands of fans around the world, plus one right there, and that's okay with you?
No.
Sounds like fraud to me.
You don't understand.
Make us.
You don't sing your own songs.
I'm sorry, Sally.
You at least write them, though. Don't you?
I used to. I used to write all my own material when I started. They were never commercial enough for the company. When they signed me up, they got this guy to rewrite all my songs. The songs I used to love. It meant so much to me. It pushed me to a place I really didn't want to go. And as every song was ruined, I became more and more despondent.
At least they were your songs, though.
To start with.
But I thought...
I couldn't just let them do it to my work. I refused to write for them. So they would steal songs from anyone they could. And I would sing them until I couldn't.
So why did you stop singing?
I got mixed up with some people that I shouldn't have. That's when it started. I was always anti-drugs, always against it. But one night on tour, this man, Keith I think it was selling stuff to Steve, the roadie, and one thing led to another, and I was hooked. Everyone does it, at least once in their life, don't they?
No.
I never meant to get addicted, and it kept happening, and I thought if I didn't do it, these people wouldn't like me or wouldn't want to be with me anymore. I used anything they gave me, everything they gave me. No questions. It ruined me in so many ways. My vocal cords were destroyed. I just couldn't sing anymore.
What about the people you lied to? They think you're a star.
I am. It's still me they see. It's my image.
Dinner.
You're a cheater.
Only God should be worshipped. You're a false idol. That's against his rules. Interesting.
You don't know. There's more to it than that, I can tell you.
I think you've pretty much told us everything we need to know. Gabrielle said there was something wrong with you.
Give him a chance to explain. What else happened?
The record company. When I tried to leave, started blackmailing me. I'm sorry, Sally. I never wanted you to hear any of this. I never wanted anyone to hear it.
What were they blackmailing you with?
They had some pictures of me.
What sort of pictures?
Unpleasant ones. Incriminating ones. Ones that, if the wrong people saw, would ruin my career and lose me everything.
How does that happen? Why were you there in the first place?
It was a setup, man. They were sent to me specifically for the purposes of having them pictures taken. I got into a lot of trouble because of them. And the people behind it, my supposed friends, just turned on me. It was a setup. They made me carry on.
So they bribed you, knowing you couldn't sing anymore.
What else could I do? My voice was shot.
And that's when they drafted in Francis to cover you, to be you.
It was amazing. His voice was identical to mine. How could I say no? It seemed like the perfect answer to an awful situation. I get to appear to be this sensation while someone else did all the work. What else could I do?
You could have stopped.
I did, eventually.
Shouldn't have done it at all.
Look, I'm not like that anymore, really. I left the company a couple of months back. They couldn't stop me.
Except a lawsuit.
Screw their lawsuit. I want to go back to the start. I've had treatment on my throat and I can sing again. Sort of. I've written and recording a new album in a French studio. It's all a bit rough, but there's a tour and the album comes out soon. It's a bit different, but it's me. I mean, really me. I didn't want to lie anymore.
But you did, didn't you? And you're going to be paying for it for the rest of your life. You will lose everything.
I don't care about that stuff.
You do care about your image. And I'll bet you'd be very unhappy if a certain picture or 10 make it to the media.
You couldn't do that.
I could. And I might.
Why?
Someone as smug and untalented as you deserves to be shown up. They do look good. I didn't even know that was possible. You do surprise me. You don't look the type.
Shut up.
It's not every day a superstar is actually cool.
I shut up! I didn't know what I was doing then.
Oh, the poor spoiled kid goes off the rails.
Leave him alone.
Okay, Sally. I knew this would happen. I've got nobody to blame but myself. I've tried to be better. I am being better.
Then why are you here?
Things were... I made a mistake.
I bet you did.
But you've changed.
I'm trying.
Good. She said people couldn't change.
She doesn't really believe that.
I'm sure of it.
Can none of you see?
What?
See what?
What's the matter?
How am I the only one to know? Haven't any of you realised? This is precious.
What are you going on about?
I know where we are.
Where are we?
What's so funny?
You don't know. It's the most obvious thing in the world. Or not.
Are you going to tell us or not?
You're in... What? Oh, come on. That's just cheating.
Says you.
Hello? You're in limbo. Hello? They can hear me, right?
No, and don't you think of trying to say anything to them either.
Or what? You'll freeze me? Terrifying. You think I don't know there's nothing you can do to me? I'm untouchable.
I'll find a way.
Careful, or you'll end up like us.
I'll never be like you.
I'm not that bad when you get to know me.
You're pure evil.
It has been said.
And I will find a way to send you down to...
I'm just going to stop you there. I hate repetitive threats. If you were going to find a way, you would have done it already. Be resigned to the fact that I have a chance to go up above, somewhere you never will. Who are you, by the way? Israfil? Rashnu? Cherubin?
Gabrielle.
And you're here?
There may have been an incident, or a few.
Misinterpreted a few too many dreams and given wrong messages then. Shame. I thought this would be a challenge.
It will be. You're already here because of her. You don't belong on this plane.
And that's the thing though, isn't it? I know this and you know this, but nobody else does, especially Kelly. And if I were to just shout out, "Oh, hey, everyone, you're all dead," it would really change the whole existence of this room. And may I just say, not really the grand finale it's supposed to be.
Well, we're waiting for the decorators.
What would happen if I said it, I mean?
It would no longer exist.
Interesting.
And neither would you, or me, or anyone else here, and maybe the entire universe.
Sounds a little convenient.
Try it.
I'll make a deal with you. And I know your boss is listening, so he can answer in his overlordy way. I won't say a single thing to anyone here. Let them play your game to its end, and you can let me into heaven with Kelly. That's a fair deal. Once I'm there, I can't cause any trouble. What do you say? Gonna get that?
Hello? Yes, boss, I know. I know. It is... I didn't. Sir, you can't. Sir, you can't. Yes, sir, I'll tell him. You have until the time she is taken. If you're still here, he'll grant you permission into heaven.
That is a deal.
How?
How what?
How did you do it? How were you here?
That would be telling.
I need to know. It doesn't just happen. It must have been something so powerful.
Not really.
It must have been. There is just no way it can just happen.
And yet here I am. And I'll be leaving when Kelly does.
I'll stop you.
Not in this lifetime. Better restart the game.
We have a deal.
If you don't break it, I won't. Do your special thing.
Well,
What?
where are we?
The Bermuda Triangle. I've seen the pictures. This looks just like it. Or we could just be in a waiting room for something.
Well, that was helpful.
Just ignore him. He sometimes gets silly.
That's me. Silly. But that's why you love me.
I know.
Together forever.
Always.
You're all right there, Pacey.
What?
Just stand still for a minute.
Sorry.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Liar.
I can't tell you.
Can't or won't?
There are things in motion that I can't prevent or know how to. And I really can't tell you. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Can I guess?
No.
I can try.
No.
No meaning yes?
No, it means no. There is something I have to do myself. And I'm afraid I know the outcome for us all.
On a different subject, I was wondering if, and I know this is a bit forward of me, and maybe if you had the time, if we could possibly, maybe, no pressure, but perhaps we could do something somewhere, sometime together? Away from here? Some night? Or day? Day is as good as night. I have no preference on time or thing. I'm easy on both. Not easy in the sense of me being easy. I'm not. I don't. Although I could be if you wanted me to be. But I don't.
Oh, David, you're a sweet boy.
What? Anyone hungry?
Ugh.
That shouldn't happen. Things are changing too fast. Do you mind?
Go do your job. You were wrong about Nick, by the way.
Was I?
He appears to be a changed man.
I'm losing my touch.
Nobody's perfect.
So I keep being told. I'll be back. You all right?
I'm fine.
You don't sound it.
That's normal for me. You don't seem so good yourself.
I'm having an off day.
Aren't we all?
More than you know.
You were wrong about Nick, He's actually a good guy now.
Yep. So I keep being told.
Well, you should know better than to prejudge people.
Why does everyone pick up on your mistakes and push them home but never say anything when I do well? I may have made a mistake about him. I'm not infallible. It happens to everyone now and again.
Not me.
So you've always been living in poverty, have you?
Did you want something?
Do you want to know why you're here?
Not really.
You don't want to know?
I don't care.
But that's...
I said I don't care. This is a warm place. For now, I'm happy being oblivious as to what's going on around me until I have no other choice. Until my next step.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
I came through your door.
A lot of people do.
Why don't you go and try saving someone else?
You put on such a hard casing, but really you're just a frightened man inside.
This is ridiculous. You don't know anything about me. How can you say that?
A riches to rags story. It's sad, really. Normally goes the other way.
Well done. You recognise me. It's not like my face would be unknown. I was on the front of a lot of papers. Lost a lot of money. Everyone wanted to get in on the action. It was highly publicised. I mean, that doesn't make you psychic.
Normally people have to fight to keep their money, but you just let yours seep away. Why?
Oh, my turn now then, is it?
What do you mean?
My test. You want to see if you can push me. See if I do something. Didn't work on Nick or Janice, so you turn to me. You obviously read something about me, and now you're going to try and use it to make me show myself up or do something inappropriate. Well, try your best. I don't care. I did what I had to do. You couldn't understand. Besides, it was in my past. It happened for a reason, and if you knew all the facts, you would just, well...
I do.
Then why?
Because you need to understand why. For you. For him. And for what happens next. You've always been a believer in that. Let's just start at the beginning. Before you'd even reached your 10th birthday, you were the 17th richest child in England.
16th, thank you. And it was the world, not just England. If you're going to factualise me, get it right.
Born into an empire of money and power.
Getting there.
But your dad didn't know how to deal with everything. With you, he just left one day. Just disappeared.
That's what I'm told. It was the best thing that could have happened.
Why?
He never cared about me. Him going just proved that.
And how old were you?
10.
10 years old.
Don't. It didn't make a difference. Age is irrelevant.
You must have missed him.
You don't miss what you never had.
He was declared dead, wasn't he?
That's what they said. No one could find him anywhere, so he was dead, officially, without a body.
And you inherited his money?
His money, his possessions, his job, his life, his everything.
A lot of pressure for a 10-year-old.
Oh, I thrived on it, thanks to Mum.
Yes, your mum. She was a great source of help to you.
In so many ways. Ruthless. She always looked out for me. She became acting CEO while I finished school, set the business in the right direction, she wanted it to be good for me, for my future.
But there was something else going on.
I took over on my 17th birthday. The business was everything I was told it would be.
Oil, wasn't it?
So I was led to believe. That's what it said on the header. McCullum Fine Oil. Importing and exporting from most countries. We were renowned. Hard to take it all in. But when I got there, it was simple. I thought it was the easiest job in the world. I sat in a big office, signed pieces of paper put in front of me, had some phone conferences. Never really knew what was going on. Mum would always be there to sort that out. I just sat back and made money.
And then she died.
You're hitting all the facts. She died. And everything turned sour.
Why?
I thought you knew.
I do.
Then why do you want me to say it? You can't torture people. It's not right.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yes, it is. If you do know, then Yes, you're torturing me.
Sorry. It was never my intention.
Well, you know now.
Yes. Sorry. So, when she died, you found out what was really going on. She wasn't selling oil.
Yes, she was, but she had just started using the company to make other things and selling them to anyone who could afford it.
Other things?
You know, I'm not saying it.
Okay.
It was a surprise. But she was doing it for me, to protect my future.
She was using the company for her own benefit.
No, she was just doing what she thought was best for me. What was I supposed to do? She was my mum, and then I changed things for the better. I thought. I sold my stocks, tried bringing it down from the inside. You know, I gave it all away, and I made sure that nobody would suffer because of it.
You had a meltdown.
That's what the papers said. A meltdown. Riches to rags. Brian McCullum loses the plot and gives everything away. If I'd just stayed, it would have been worse. To everyone. I made the right decision.
It took you 2 years.
These things don't just happen overnight. I had to prove myself. That I could follow in her footsteps. Be ruthless. Destroy people. I had to make them believe.
You did that, and how?
And they knew I was in charge then. I mean, I had always been in charge, but I never really was. It was my name on the sign, but never doing the business. So I had to show them all.
And you really did. And it worked. You broke them from the inside.
I made people doubt each other. No one knew who to trust.
And the company crashed.
A small price.
You lost everything.
I never needed material things. They were all things I'd been left. My father's legacy. A man who didn't care about me. Or Mum. And I showed him.
It was never him.
He was the cause of it all.
Didn't you find it weird, his disappearance?
What?
It was your mum.
No.
She killed him.
That's ridiculous.
It's true.
She would never.
She wanted the company for herself.
Oh, that's a lie.
Think.
That is just...
Remember what happened. Remember what you last saw. Think back to the last time you saw him.
I can't. I won't. She would never.
She did.
But why?
Why did she do it?
Yes.
Love of you. She thought she was going to help you. She never wanted you. Sorry. Love of you. She thought it was going to help you. She wanted you to never go wanting.
That didn't work then.
Her final choice was noble, but you had done some very bad things.
Not me.
You were involved. You knew. You let them happen.
But I have already... I can't be blamed.
Why? Because you think that an act that eventually saved millions let millions die? You could have looked harder when your mum was alive.
I believed in what she was doing.
Even when you knew?
Oh, that's different. She was gone and I was alone.
All alone.
It was all I had.
You are accountable.
No. Yes. Mum killed my dad. That's why she couldn't.
I'm so sorry you had to find out this way.
It all makes sense now. Why none of his things went when he did. Why she tried to keep me as the face of the company, but never involved. The secret meetings. Herbert.
Herbert?
Oh, my dad's assistant. He and my mum were close. Very close. He instigated it all. That makes sense. It was all him. He killed my dad.
No.
He made my mum ruin the business.
I'm not listening.
Herbert is responsible.
It was your mum. She killed your father. She's the reason your company started exporting arms, and she deserved to be sent straight to hell.
That was a little harsh.
Coming from you.
Excuse me?
You have more personalities than Kenny Everett.
Gabrielle!
You're all just as bad as each other. There's no helping any of you. I try, and it doesn't seem to make any difference. You have no idea the trouble I get in for telling you certain things.
That seems a little hypocritical. You can say things, but others can't.
I didn't make a deal.
Careful.
What?
Don't know.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not.
You need to calm down.
I would if I could.
I didn't mean to push you.
Listen then.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone. I lost control for a moment, so didn't mean to worry you.
This is easy.
She's okay.
She'll be fine. Happens to everyone.
Do you think we can go home soon?
I don't think so. But as long as we're together, that's all that matters.
I'm so glad I found you.
Me too. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Why?
What?
Why am I the best thing that ever happened to you?
So many reasons, Kel. Too many to put into words.
Are you still going on tour?
I hope so. It's not really been confirmed yet, but
You said I could come.
you can. Any of the gigs you want. And I'll let you backstage from the beginning. How does that sound?
Awesome. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, 2 of each. You?
I've got a sister. She's only a baby.
I bet that's nice for you.
You'd think that, wouldn't you?
Oh, do you not like her?
It's like I don't exist anymore.
Well, you do. I can see you.
I mean to my mum or dad. They just kind of ignore me. I'm not important anymore.
Of course you are. You always will be.
No, I'm not. That's why. Ugh, never mind.
What?
It doesn't matter.
You are a liar. No, I'm not. You pretend to have the strength to do something, but you just never will. I will. You are a coward. Shut up. You couldn't even if you had no other choice. I said shut up.
Are you okay?
Me? I'm fine. You, however, not so much.
I was just trying to...
Interesting word, blackmail.
It is.
Doesn't really sum up your situation, though, does it?
Yes, that's exactly what it does.
Not really. Blackmail generally means them forcing you to do something.
And that's what happened.
I know your secret.
Why don't you just leave people alone?
I would love to. And if I ever get out of here, I will.
Ignore her.
Thanks.
Yeah, ignore me. If you can.
All I was trying to say is that maybe you shouldn't keep laying the blame with other people.
Easier said than done.
You know the truth, somewhere inside.
I didn't know. It's not my fault.
I don't want you to say it is. I just need you to know that you are partly responsible.
It
won't hurt to say it. It will actually probably help you. Why do you think you did the good things you did? There is something inside you. Somebody who reacted to the darkness. Someone who fought it. And now you need to find that strength again. Fight it.
I knew. I did know. From the beginning, I'm sorry. I don't know why that was so hard.
Because you didn't want to admit it to anyone, let alone yourself.
I listened to her all her life. I believed it was for me what she was doing, but it never was, and I just carried on regardless. I made some mistakes, and I'm ready to pay for them. Do what you have to do.
He will see you now.
You mean?
You aren't a bad person, Brian. You just made the wrong choices. You've realised that now, and he welcomes you with open arms.
Thank you. Is my dad there?
Yes, and he's waiting for you too. This is becoming a difficult day.
Think you're all over your outbursts?
I think so. I don't know why you're still here.
I do. I see you still have a file on me.
They are not for you to look at.
Oh, it's my life.
Yes, it is.
You know why I'm still here.
I don't want to think about it. Sorry.
There, thanks.
No, I didn't mean...
I understand. You could never fancy someone like me anyway.
David, you're a really sweet guy, and if I was younger...
They all know more than 25.
I wished. There are too many factors stopping us from ever happening.
Name one.
I'm anatomically incapable of certain desires you have.
But it's not all about sex, you know? In what way?
We don't have time.
I can make time.
I can't. And you can't. And I need your help again.
What are you plotting?
I need to prove James isn't what he says he is.
What, like Nick?
No, definitely not like Nick. You've heard of Evil. Well, he's it personified.
That's a bit...
It sounds like a lie, but it really isn't. I'm not exaggerating. I'm really not. He's something you wouldn't want to meet on a dark night.
It looks all right.
You're just going to have to believe me. I need to go speak to Mr. Davis.
Excuse me?
I'm a little bit busy.
Where's Brian gone?
To see Mr. Davis.
What? I was here before he was.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well, we think it does.
We?
I think it's important. I want to be seen now.
I think you should just take a seat and wait like everyone else.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Kelly's right. You should just sit and be patient and think about what you're planning to do and don't do it.
Oh, you don't know what I'm thinking.
I did.
Janice, just take a seat.
I want to get out of here. You can't stop me. I want to be seen now, or just let me go.
It doesn't work like that.
Well, I'll make it. If you don't let us go, I will rip out her throat.
Hey, calm down.
Let her go, Janice.
We wanted to go home, and you will not stop us.
You're hurting me.
I'll do more than that if they don't do what I ask.
Don't! I need her.
Get your boss on the phone. See what he says now. I bet he'll want to see me.
I know exactly what he'll say.
Do something.
Stop it!
Let her go.
I will give you to the count of 5.
We're shaking in our shiny little boots.
1.
Give me what I want, and we'll let her go.
2.
I will do it.
3.
Just let her have what she wants.
4.
I will. I will kill you.
You maybe do that.
That was awesome.
You didn't even get to 5.
You are beyond helping. It's time. And for my next trick, Janice Elizabeth Gardner, you have been given the chance to prove that you could change. You were never a nice person in life, but never too evil to be sent straight below. But now you've shown your true colours.
I've never done anything.
You have done nothing. How did you get to be head of your office?
Hard work.
No, you bullied your way up.
That's natural. It's a part of business.
Do you remember Tony Freeman?
Should I?
About a year ago, he worked in your office. You were both going for the same promotion.
What, you mean Scarface?
Tony.
Yeah, I remember him. Couldn't handle the pressure.
What did you do to him?
Nothing that the others weren't.
Did you not put all of his pictures at work and on the mainframe his face as that of the Elephant Man?
As a joke.
And did he see it that way?
Well, I don't know. Everyone thought it was funny. Well, I thought we did.
He didn't.
He would never have been able to cope with the pressure. Imagine him in a courtroom. He would have been treated as a joke. We thought it was for the best.
Well, you were wrong. He would have thrived on it.
He should come back then.
He can't. He's dead.
That's a shame.
You don't even care about that, do you? He killed himself after the abuse that you gave him. You caused his death.
I cannot be held accountable for other people's actions. He did that on his own. Tragic as it is, I'm not to blame.
You are to blame for that and so much more. And what you've done since being here just proves that this decision is right. You will join your Kevin soon enough. Enjoy the ride.
We'll see you there.
And she vanishes.
That was totally amazing. You are great.
Well, I don't like to say.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I just want to go home.
They're getting through people now. Soon it'll be our turn. Then we can just go on with our happy life together.
Did you put the deposit down on that flat?
Yeah. They're expecting a meeting next week.
I cannot wait. Our very own place. No more living at home.
It'll be great.
Are you okay?
Couldn't be better.
She got a wish then.
Not exactly, but she is gone and that's all that matters.
Was she?
Yes. Multiple. Couldn't say how many. Not even sure it's real.
She seems so desperate.
People would do anything when they are.
Yeah.
Do you mind starting our mission without me? I have to speak to Nick.
Stalk James. On it.
Thank you. Well, you two seem to be getting on really well.
Nick has said I can go to his concert.
Oh, sounds so much fun.
Anything to help out. Listen, I know you...
I'm going to stop you right there. I want to apologise for not giving you a fair chance. You have proved that people can change and I should have given you more of an opportunity.
Don't sweat it.
It's time for you to go.
I can't.
What do you mean?
I can't leave Sally.
But
I'm not going without her. Mr. Davis will see either both of us or none of us.
It doesn't work like that.
Please don't take him away.
Not going anywhere.
Right. Fine. I'll make this quick then. Time really isn't on my...
Hello? Yeah, sorry, it wasn't intentional.
That's impossible.
David Harry Williams, sir. Of course. No, I have no problems hanging around. Yeah, well, unemployment has its benefits, yeah.
Does he want to speak to me?
1 second. What's up?
Is it for me?
I don't know. Hold on. Gabby wants to know if you want... Oh, right. I'll tell her. Oh. Yeah, nice talking with you too, sir.
Well?
His voice was so calming.
Yes, I know. What did he say?
His exact words were, "Time is running out."
That's it?
Well, for you, yeah.
What do you mean for... Time is running out?
Yeah, what he said. Chop, chop.
Oh dear.
I'll get to you soon enough.
What does she mean by that?
No idea.
Sally, it's impossible. Focus, Sally. Why do you think you might be here?
Because of what I did.
And what was that?
I don't want to say.
Hasn't she been through enough?
If you want to go together like this, this is the only way. Sally, nobody is judging you.
I bet they are.
Really need you to stop talking.
Stop.
Sorry, honey.
What did you do?
Okay.
I took some things.
Took what?
I'm sorry, I only did it to be noticed. I was going to bring them back afterwards.
What did you take?
I stole Mrs. Godfrey's jewellery box. and some stuff from the shop round the corner. That's why I'm here, isn't it? They found out. I only did it because I wanted them to notice me again. I want to be wanted again.
You are.
I shouldn't have taken the stuff, especially the box. Mrs. Godfrey was looking for it for days. I felt too bad to return it. Can you tell her I'm sorry? If she'll believe you. I don't want to go to prison.
You won't. You can go somewhere much better. The two of you.
You ready?
Yeah.
Look after each other.
And then there were 3.
Time for you to stop talking. Why did you answer the phone?
I'm sorry, it was a reflex. I used to work in telesales.
There shouldn't have been anyone on the other end.
It was.
I know.
Such a calming voice.
You've said that, but it shouldn't have happened. Why are you here?
I thought you knew. I mean, you brought me here. My file was on your desk.
I never read yours.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, so I'm a mystery.
To me, yeah.
But not to Mr. Davis.
It would appear not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the plan? Gabby,
Sorry?
what's the plan?
Can you go and sit back over there, please? This is my desk. You should be sitting behind it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You answer people's phones, look through their files, pretend to take their job.
I didn't mean to.
I think you should just go sit back over there for now, don't you?
I was only there because of you.
What do you mean?
I really like you.
You like me?
Yeah,
And what do you mean by that?
I like you.
In the sense of what I do? You like my position?
I didn't mean it like that.
You want to be over here, is that it?
No, I just want to go out with you sometime. That's all. Nothing more suspicious than that.
Oh. Awkward.
I think I'm just gonna sit, wait and see.
Yeah,
You know.
I think that's a good idea. I need to read the fine.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I thought you did. You look really busy, so I'm just gonna sit over there. You do your thing, and we'll speak soon, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're speaking a bit. Yeah, cool.
You like her, don't you?
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm sure she likes you too.
Really? Look, I haven't been getting that impression.
I can see how she looked at you earlier.
A clear sign.
What did you think then?
She was eyeing him with suspicion.
Suspicion? Why?
Why indeed? Nearly time, don't you think?
Maybe. Look, I don't know what hours this guy keeps.
Any?
So we could be here a lot longer. I thought you said we were going to be home soon.
We will.
You seem to know a lot, James.
No more than anyone else here.
More than me.
Maybe.
Because I had lots of ideas where we are, secret experiments, aliens, political activists, apes taking over the planet, and we're in a zoo for them to observe, that kind of thing.
It's just a waiting room.
No, it's more than that.
James said so.
And you believe everything that he tells you, do you?
Careful. I don't know what she's told you, but that isn't part of the deal.
What deal?
That silly thing, not important, sweetheart.
Interesting. Secrets.
We all have secrets.
Not from you, I don't.
I didn't mean... What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Why are you here? What did you do?
When?
With your life to end up here?
I never keep secrets.
I know.
I haven't done anything. I kind of just glided through my life, you know, so far.
What do you do
In what way?
for work? What's your occupation?
Currently unemployed, but I have been looking for a job, actually.
What can you do?
I'm a jack of all trades, me. I'll give anything a go once.
Anything?
Yeah, I like to try new things, yeah.
I see.
Do you know of any work?
Not near us, sorry.
I think I know of something a little closer coming up.
Really? What?
So you haven't done anything with your life, just let it pass you by?
Yes.
Never stolen anything?
No.
That's good.
Isn't it? Had any fights?
When I was younger, but I never instigated them.
Self-defense.
You can't help that.
Have you?
A few times, maybe.
Recently?
No, no.
You're lying to me.
No, I'm not.
How would you do that?
I'm not.
Just how many secrets are you hiding?
Look, I'm not keeping...
What else don't I know, James? If you've been fighting, what else have you been doing behind my back?
Maybe he couldn't tell you because it was a special club. And to talk about it is like against the rules or something. You can't break rules like that.
Stop trying to help me.
I wasn't.
Were you working late all those nights?
Yeah.
And what work, though?
You shut your mouth.
What does she mean?
Nothing. This is not how it plays out.
It is now, for both of us.
You are not taking it away from me.
What are you talking about?
He's not who you think he is.
I am.
What? I don't understand.
Really? You've never sensed anything suspicious about him? Not once in your 3 years of relationship? Not one thing?
Why would she? I've been the perfect boyfriend. I've always been there for her, haven't I?
Always. When my dad died? When I lost my job?
When you were suffocated?
What?
In a relationship, like he has engulfed you, brainwashed you in a way.
What do you know? Kelly makes her own decision, her own choices. I never forced her to do anything.
Are you saying it wasn't your idea to conjoin your souls?
No. It was mine. If I die, I want him with me.
You see, it was never me. It was Kel's decision. I just got a great deal to be with her forever.
And go to heaven when you don't deserve to.
That's a long way off. I don't want to think of it.
You really should reconsider now. Ask him what he does when he's not with you.
It's his life.
But it impacts you, don't you see? What he does now affects what happens to you. Your souls are joined. If he's going to hell, so are you.
You never mentioned that part.
Oops.
James, do you care about her?
Of course.
Then let her go.
I want to stay with her.
Tell her the truth at least. She deserves that.
What do you do?
I hate you for this.
Do something good, just once in your life. He's a drug dealer. Did I spoil the suspense? He sells drugs to anyone, including little children. He has no good in him, despite what you think, Kelly. The man is all evil.
But I love him.
You were killed because of what he did. A father of a little boy killed by the dodgy substances he sold him. He came to your house last night and suffocated you both. He wanted revenge, and now he's going to get it in a way. I wish you would have changed your mind.
But I want to be with him.
Then I'm sorry for you. You're sentenced to burn for eternity for your crimes.
I'm so sorry, Kel. I should have told you.
It doesn't matter. I'd do anything for you. To be with you.
Abby?
I can't let this happen. Let her go.
Whoa, let her go.
Take me.
If I can't have her, then I'm taking you.
No! James! Bring him back!
I...
Bring him back!
Kelly,
I want to be with him.
you can't. Sometimes we have to lose the ones we love.
It's not fair.
It isn't. You're right, but that's how things go. We just have to accept it.
I want James back.
He is never coming back.
Then I want to go where he is.
You're going to a different place, a better place.
But he won't be there.
That is for you. I believe there's someone on the other side waiting for you.
Bye.
I know it hurts, but it will ease. The afterlife goes on. That was a joke. Take his afterlife because you're dead, which isn't funny, obviously. Tragic, if anything, but he will see you now.
Aren't you coming?
Looks like I've got a new job now. Oh, that was funny. The afterlife goes on. That's funny. I can be pretty weak sometimes. I do need new material. Oh, good day to you, sir. Yeah, I know. It was a little funny. Okay, no more jokes. Right. Yep, I understand my responsibilities. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's good to be working with you too, sir. Look, no, I had no idea. Really. I thought, yeah, all those theories, I thought it could be any one of them. Yeah, you like the one with the monkeys. Just made it up on the spot, you know? Yeah. No, I won't let you down. Just, will she ever come back? No, I understand. Protocol. I'll start straight away. Speak soon, sir. Thank you.
So nobody knows, or is fair to make them have to make that decision, but the debate will rage on. Next we have Nick Cool and Feeling Fine.
Can you forgive me?